very special day for the Gold Diggers. And no, it's not the Gold Diggers' wedding. It is actually the Wessex League playoff final between AFC Stoneham and Shaftesbury.
Concord Club in Eastleigh, which is literally a 15-minute walk to the Stoneham Lane complex just down the road. Lovely ambience in here. It's quite chilled out. There's a bit of jazz playing in the background. Got myself a nice pint of Dortmunder Hills.
Feel a bit out of place though, don't we here?
We bit out of place. I'd say it's a lot more upmarket than the usual places we sort of come to before games.
No Fosters on tap.
No Fosters. They've got a good selection of different beers though. So if it's a little bit more expensive than you would normally pay in most pubs, but if you like your beer and you like a bit of craft lager or foreign stuff, it's a good place to come just for that, I think, personally. 15-minute walk to the stadium, so we're going to head up there in a bit. It's going to be a packed out crowd today, I think. Probably at least 500 people up there.
Inaugural Wessex Premier League playoff. How did the idea come about for the playoffs for this league?
Well, it wasn't just in this league. This is an FA. I mean, you know, once upon a time the league ran everything and we could determine who went up and who didn't go up. Now it's all in the hands of the FA. Everything is, done on a pyramid basis. Now we're part of that. So the FA had determined that there will be playoffs to add a little bit more spice to it. And I think, to be honest with you, it's good for the league. It's good for teams. The only team that don't like it is the one that comes second, of course, because they then have to play the fifth. But it's good. It adds a little bit more to the end of the season, and it gives others a chance, because quite often you can be struggling throughout the season, but you then make it to fourth place or something, and you think, oh, I just missed out. But it does give you an opportunity. As I said. Problem is, if you come second and you're 20 odd points ahead, you think, well, it should be me. But if you come third, you think, oh, I want an opportunity to do it. So
also, it's a good chance of big crowds, and it's a good income for the clubs who end up in that playoff final as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is, and that's what we're looking at now. First of all, more income, but more activity and more inclusion, and getting something like this, which is, we get a little bit more community engagement, and players bring their families along and things like that, and that does help for the rest of the season as well. And normally we have pretty dry weather, and it's not that cold, so hopefully it goes well, and a little bit more income for them, a little bit more to play for, rather than if you get to this end of the season and you're 3 or 4. You're in positions 3 or 4. It can demoralise the players a little bit. Oh God, we got another 4 play. But if you got this opportunity, you think, well, at least we've got something to play for. We've still got the same in Div 1 for next. We've got 4 or 5 clubs that could make that next week, and that means today is a little bit more enthusiasm for them to see where they can come next week.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much for your time. I know you're a busy man.
No problem.
Thank you. Playoff final today. How are you feeling?
Looking forward to it. I think we're looking forward to it. I think there was probably more pressure the other night against Baffins when you're second and you play fifth, who played brilliantly on the night, but they were 28 points behind us in the league. I think the pressure was all on us. I don't think we feel that quite so much today, and it'll be a great game, and it'll be close, So looking forward to it, yeah.
So how do you feel about the introduction of sort of the playoff system to the Wessex Premier League? Previously it was top 2 up and...
Yeah, I mean we make history today, don't we? It's the first ever playoff in the Wessex Prem. I think I'm not going to lie to you, I prefer 2 went straight up, and I think there's a strong argument for that. But I think in terms of keeping good interest from a lot more teams and people in the league, it's a good thing, isn't it, the playoffs?
Oh, definitely. And today you expected a huge turnout, I imagine. So that's good for the clubs involved as well, financially.
100%. We had nearly 300 the other day, which for us, as you'll know, is a lot. I think the fact that Saints are playing at home doesn't help.
Yeah.
But we'll get a good crowd, and we're very grateful for everyone coming out to support us. Yeah.
To be fair, I'd rather be down here than watching Saints. So.
Yeah, and I certainly would as well. I don't understand it, but unfortunately, that's the facts. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Thank you for your time, Mark.
All right, cheers, guys.
Well, Matthew. Here we are, business end of the Wessex League Premier season.
Indeed.
I think it's officially the end today, isn't it? I think there's still a few more games to play, but
It's lower down, but yeah.
But this is where it counts today. So the final got Stoneham versus Shaftesbury, but it's been a good week, hasn't it, of Wessex League action?
Oh God, yeah. Two
Good
brilliant
week.
games.
Yeah, brilliant, and great week for us personally. Everton are safe, and Crystal Palace have learned to cross the halfway line and score some goals after about several years of just relying on penalties from Andy Johnson and Wilfred Zaha over the years. So Matt's happy.
Mateta for the Ballon d'Or.
Oh dear. Oh, but today I'm very much looking forward to today, and yes, we are wearing our sort of suits, shirts and ties, looking smart today. First time Matt's looked smart without me taking him to court, this is. So what's your view on today, Matthew? I think it could be a very tight game.
It's going to be tight. There's going to be key battles all over the pitch. We've got to remember the two league games. Shaftesbury do have that advantage, being 2-1 here and 3-2 up at their place as well. Very late goals to win those games. There's the key battles across the pitch. I mean, Duarte Martins has got 40 odd goals this season. He'll be up against Ashley Wells and Sam Davison back for Shaftesbury. Wells, very experienced player.
Yes.
Over 300 games for Weymouth, 200 games for Dorchester. So he'll be using all that experience today to try and contain him. Brett Pittman, Cam Beard versus Clark and Bat at the back as
Yes,
well.
I think that'd be a great battle.
I just want to say, Pittman and Shaftesbury get a lot of stick, but I think it's absolutely brilliant someone like Brett Pittman's playing in this league, personally.
Oh, 100%, because I was watching him at Bournemouth like 15, 20 years ago, and just to see him play now is a bit of nostalgia for me, and I think he raises the profile of the Wessex League, so long may it continue.
And he's had an amazing season with 56 goals, I believe, this season.
Yeah, I think it's 57 now or something like that, but
Cam Beard's got 15, so it's going to be a tough time for the two guys to send it back to Stoneham. I mean, Ben Clark's been in the club for years since they were Hampshire League, and he's worked his way up, and he's a leader on the pitch, and they'll be looking to him to sort of contain that and keep going. The paces of forward lines, but
no, but they've got very good midfields, both of them, and I think hopefully today, because the last two playoff games we've seen them, one team sat back quite a lot, so hopefully today there's nothing to lose, is there really?
No,
so
end-to-end
you
stuff.
think just both teams can go for it and give us a vlog to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was meant to text you actually.
Are you waiting for this feeling all your life? Oh God.
Pass the ball! Take him on!
I'm sorry.
Go! Hello. Oh, go!
You on about? Look at, he's quite small for someone.
Forwards! Oh, what? Come on! Ball! Dizzy ball! Stay away!
Great save.
Hello. Oh, that's not anyway.
ball as well. So half time is Stoneham 0, Shaftesbury 1. On the balance of play, I feel Shaftesbury have thoroughly deserved it. I think they've had more of the ball, they've had more of attacking play, and I think Stoneham have just looked a little lost the last 20 minutes of this half.
I think that's a fair sort of appraisal of the game so far. Stoneham had early chance. Duarte Martins got through.
Well, they got Tiro on the ball a few times, didn't they? And he looked dangerous when he had the ball.
Yeah, early on. Martins had a shot clear off the line, he got onto the ball, bit of a bad back pass I think he was, went around the goalkeeper, Angle wasn't with him, brilliant bit of defending by one of the Shaftesbury defenders to get it off the line. The goal itself came into the box, flick on, great save by Callum Lee in goal. He was injured at the minute, so to pull that save off was quite good. And it was that man Brett Pittman, you give him a bit of space. He's been quiet most of the game and he tucks it away for a decent finish, to be fair.
Does what he does best, so you feel like Stoneham will probably have to change it up, aren't they, early door, second half, if it continues like this. So, yeah, here's to a good second half.
Goal.
Unlucky.
Fucking clear it properly. What was it? They got no left foot.
Need width! Good Chloe! Go on!
Chloe, fuck! Begin! Chloe, not a bit far, right?
Done well.
No, don't you?
Yes, go ahead, Rachel!
Good save!
I knew they'd do that as soon as I stopped recording.
James, commiserations. It was a hard-fought game. Unlucky not to win today.
Yeah, small margins, as I said, against Baffins in these games. Just one little lapse of concentration off a third phase of throw-in, and they score. We knew that was going to be their main threat. Set pieces, throw-ins, very, very effective at this level. I thought other than that, we dealt with it really, really well. But yeah, not our day.
And same as last season, 95 points, the exact same total.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal achievement for the boys. Everyone involved with the club really to go back to back 95 points, miss out on goal difference last year. You know, we're the second best team in this league. We've shown that all season with our league position. I'm not going to go through the classic moaning about playoffs, but it just seems so cruel. But we all signed up to it at the start of the season. We knew that was the case. We knew we were going to have to get through two more really difficult games. But the boys have been unbelievable all season. I've just said that to them there. They've given me, the club, absolutely everything they've got, and I'm so immensely proud of every single one of them, staff included. Like I said, it just wasn't to be.
And Callum Lee obviously went off at half time, that didn't help. He pulled some good saves in the first half, didn't he?
He did, he had one or two. Cal's, I think, best goalkeeper in the league personally. Again, shown by our defensive record, the whole back four, him, have been incredible. Obviously not what you want in a playoff final, your goalkeeper having to go off. Didn't have a goalkeeper on the bench, but a special mention to Adam Patterson, obviously
Pulled off good save.
been saying all season that he's our backup goalkeeper, and he's proved it. Yeah, fair play to him, stepping up in such a moment to offer to go in goal, and then, like you say, pull off that save at the end was outstanding.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time, James.
No, pleasure. Thank you.
1-0 winners promoted to the Southern Division 1 next
Who would have
season.
thought that, eh? Who would have thought that?
everything we've been through this year, and couldn't be prouder, to be honest. We've gone through some players, 56 managers, everything else that goes with it, but the last 2 games, couldn't have asked for any more. I mean, parts of that game they looked dead on their feet, but get that goal again, dug in, made it to the end. So it's the tough side.
I was going to say, second half, Stoneham put the pressure on, and you guys defended really well at the back. Ashwell's in particular, I thought was very good today at the back.
Unreal today. I mean, I know it's easy to say now, but you've got Ashwell's carrying a hamstring. No Greener today because he's pulled up. Louis had to come off, pulled hammy. Cam's got a torn calf muscle. But yeah, defensively, couldn't ask for any more. We knew we said at half time these guys are going to come at us 4-2-4 for 45 minutes, but managed to hold on. So.
And the winning goal was that man again, Brett Pittman.
There he is.
Basically, I think it's justification for the stick you've gone through this season, really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a game gone past where we haven't had the money jibe, all that money this, all that money that. And to be fair, we've, as you know, we've stayed off socials. We've just tried to do our thing, get to the end of it, and get promoted. Now we can say.
100%.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Love it.
I think today defended particularly well at the back. Ashwell's particularly stood out for me, I think.
Yeah, when we started from this, thank everyone, to be honest, from staff, players, managers, sponsors, everyone in the clubhouse waiting for us to go back and celebrate. This is a 10-year project for us. So you ask me if it's how we started, how we played across the season. It's been many years coming to this, and a lot of people involved. Even to this season, from the start, we have a bit of a joke about what the players in the team that we had from the start to where we finished today. There's probably 3 or 4 left, and every single person from the start till now has been important and a massive thing. It's funny that you say we defended well, because for our expectations, we conceded a lot too many goals. Considering where we finished, we're thankful that we've scored a number, and having the record goal scoring Brett amongst that's helped. But necessary to be in the playoffs, to do it the hard way, as some might say. It's a dream come true for a town for the first time ever. It's just speechless, really.
In a way, is it do you think it's better to go up via the playoffs because you get that sort of moment than if it was just an automatic second place sort of thing?
Going up at home. When you're here, it's hard to, adapt, respect other people's facilities, that kind of thing. I'm sure if you ask me that in 3 or 4 hours, ultimately, the playoff, it's, I've headed and kicked every single ball since the last 45 minutes of every single game. Porchester, we obviously scored late. We also, today we scored at a crucial time just before first half. Brett Pittman again, but I do believe over the run of the game today we had a number of opportunities that we could have necessarily made it for 2 or 3. They did obviously have some chances, however we defended, as you say, really well. I thought clearly Ashley Wells was man of the match. There's no doubt about that. What a performance. We had to wait a few months before he was fit this season, and then to get match fit. The last sort of 3 or 4 months he's been outstanding in a position that's familiar to him. He's had a very good career, and look at the performance he put in out there. So,
Sis Matt, did we forget to record our closing link at the ground or something?
Yes.
Yes, we have. Yes. But the final score was Stoneham 0, Shaftesbury 1. Means Shaftesbury are now promoted, and we've spoken to Jim afterwards. He's very happy. That's an understatement, I believe. In terms of the game, the second half was very tight, wasn't it? Stoneham had a bit more of the ball, but didn't create too much. I think Martin's had a couple of headers, didn't he? That were close, but I think over the course of 90 minutes, Shaftesbury being the worthy winners, I thought.
Yeah, I think they shaved it. I think Stoneham, that first half chance from Martins goes in, it's a different game, possibly. Pittman's finish was, exquisite, let's be honest. Like you said, Martin's come very close in the second half with a couple of headers just over the bar. Stoneham really put Shaftesbury under pressure, I think, second half, and Ashwell's, Liam Ferrugia, Sam Davison and Eddie Perrott is back to full for Shaftesbury, and Callum Beard dropping in, defended really well. I think they were really solid, and
yeah, they knew what they had to do.
Yeah,
and they're a good unit, aren't they? All around Shaftesbury. And yeah, it's, you know, congratulations to them.
Yeah.
And commiserations to Stoneham, because finishing 2 seasons around 95 points and not going up. I think Mark, you know, it's probably not what he wants, but third time lucky, as they say, isn't it?
Yeah, the Stoneham are definitely going to be up there, thereabouts next season. 100% be challenging for that title. Shaftesbury, new venture, going to probably Southern League Division 1. Maybe sign a few more players in to adapt that squad. Like Jim said, they've gone through a few players this year, so they'll get the players that they need for that level.
Yeah.
But congratulations to them. Great season overall, I feel.
Yeah, and another good vlog. But yeah, we turn our attentions to Wessex League Division 1 next week, and we'll be covering the 2 playoff games during the week at Millbrook and Downton now, it's been confirmed, and we'll be at the playoff final the following Saturday, so stay tuned for next week.